Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today is a very special day and episode, as it is yet again the return of Park Spotlight. But we have something very special in store for you all here today. Today's Park Spotlight is not only a mega park in every aspect, but it is what I consider to be a four-dimensional theme park experience. What do I mean by that, you might ask? Well, we're normally used to the standard 3 elements during a park tour. Incredible visuals, some great ambience, and Johnny rambling on about everything he sees. Today's 4th element pushes Planet Coaster triggers and mechanics to a whole new level with custom composed music from the wonderful TheBitterElegance band and professional voice acting throughout the majority of the ride's attractions and queues. Wow! While we have experienced narration on rides throughout the history of Planet Coaster on this channel, this is going to take the concept to a whole new level, including the world's first narrated train ride, which has been deemed impossible to do. Are you guys ready to experience the next evolution in park design? Well, fasten your seatbelts, keep your arms in at all times, and join me in today's journey through Coronado Springs Oasis adventure. Throw it down, little notes to me in the shape of paper airplanes. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends! Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. In today's episode, as mentioned, we're looking at Oasis Adventure created by the one and only TheBitterElegance audio master and band. And here they say, heyo Johnny, my continued appreciation for all you do to keep this community and game alive is only exceeded by my gratitude in having you back. Wow, that is quite an honor, and just so happens you're my first video back, and this is going to be quite the treat. He continues to say, I don't have anything to say about the story or concepts, as everything will unfold through the sound and visuals as you explore for yourself. That sounds incredible. Some structures might look familiar, but they are all new, including a 100% scratch-built riverboat. Look for a black and white sign with instructions on the best way to ride each of the attractions' loading platform. The train and gondola are currently off. You'll need to start them when you go on the ride. This is the only way the sound will sync up correctly. The best attraction is the water safari, so you may have to save that one for last. The park forces you to go on a tram first to get you to the hotel to the park, which is 2 miles away. It is also narrated. Thanks again, and enjoy your day at Oasis Adventure Theme Park. Amazing, absolutely amazing intro. This couldn't be any more exciting. I'm super pumped, so why don't we get right on into it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have your headphones on. Ooh. Feel good vibes already. Hopefully I don't have the sound too loud. I got my headphones on. I love it. So this is just a taste of what the entire park experience is going to be. As I mentioned, guys, TheBitterElegance is a real band, and the man behind the madness that we're experiencing here is one of the band members, and his wife, the wonderful Merlot, is the one singing this song. There's so much I want to say, but let's just start walking down the street. First and foremost, I want to mention that today we are not using Reshade. I do listen to feedback, I do read comments, and I think one of the things that was mentioned in the last Park Spotlight was, you know, the anti-aliasing does not exist with Reshade, so FYI. There's some flickering and weird stuff happening with the lines in the background, and I think that's not worth the trade-off, depending on the situation, right? Depending on the situation. So I think we'll revisit Reshade time to time, because it does make the graphics look absolutely beautiful, but let's face it, at the end of the day, okay, I gotta turn this down just a bit. My headphones are all I need. Okay, it's hard to talk over the song, but I love the song. I love the music. What was I saying? Yeah, Planet Coaster looks absolutely amazing on its own. It doesn't need help from reshade, so that's what I have to say. I don't want to sacrifice quality if it's the aliasing was bugging some of you guys, so we're just gonna go back to how things used to be. I mean, everyone was happy with how things were, so I'll use it again in certain situations, like some coaster spotlights and whatnot. But another disclaimer, I cannot get shadow play to record for the life of me. It just keeps dislodging itself from my drivers, and it's just not even there right now as we're speaking. So I am back to OBS, but the reason I stopped using OBS years and years and years ago, it randomly hitches. So if you see some like hitching, well, it might have something to do with the park running at under 30 FPS. But yeah, if you see some hitching, it might be just OBS like just choking. I hope that's not the case. I updated it and everything, and I tried tweaking it, and we're just got to see how it goes. And got my fingers crossed. I got my headphones on, and I'm ready to go. So that's everything that I wanted to get out of the way. And let's go into this queue. I guess the last thing I want to say is there's going to be 2 links in the description of the video for BitterElegance's past parks that were super inspiring, with Lakeside Fantasy Fair and another one I can't remember, but in the very I think it was Lakeside Fantasy Fair, we saw this build here, and he's got homages to his previous creations. And if you like this theme park here, you're going to like the other theme parks that he created, and you can kind of see the evolution of his audio design. And the headphone song first originally appeared in the very first episode I featured of him, and I'm like, I'm gonna get copyright strike, and da-da-da, and I was freaking out, and I was trying to cut up the video, and now you can listen to it in all its glory because he's given me rights and permission to use his music, which is freaking fantastic. Okay, so we have things we have to read, things we have to do. Best experience, front bumper, track view, music, awesome world by TheBitterElegance. Ooh, I haven't heard. I listen to their music all the time. I haven't heard Awesome World yet, so this should be awesome. For your safety, you guys know the drill. Jeffry-Wynne Prince. That is the creator of this park. Front bumper. Let's get into this front bumper. Ah! Is this the guy we're?
Coronado Springs transportation system.
Okay,
These
now we get
three
the volume
shuttles
back
connect
up.
Our lodging and shopping district with our world-famous Oasis Adventure Theme Park.
Oh, this is so
Today's
cool.
park hours are from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
This feels like it's
with all
going really
surrounding
fast.
Shops and restaurants open until midnight.
I guess he did
For
say
your
it's 2
convenience,
miles.
Our transportation shuttles run for 1 hour after the close of business. If this is your first or even 100th visit, we are sure you will make many new memories to take home after your amazing stay with us. In addition to our 90-year-old boardwalk, which features one of the first wooden coasters ever built on this coast, we have an entire Western-themed area that will transport you back to the wild frontier of Lava Ridge, New Mexico. Make sure you hold on to your fantastic hats and glasses. The Lava Ridge Mine Train is the wildest ride in the Old West. If you feel like experiencing multiple cultures in just a few hours, spend time at our Market Plaza located right inside the front gates. In addition to the many themed shops and restaurants, we have several world-class attractions, including the water safari through the living desert. Our recently refurbished Pacific Wharf has a brand new attraction, Shipwreck Rapids.
There they all are.
Brought to you by the generous sponsorship of Justamomento, this wet and wild raft adventure will have everyone screaming with delight as you splash your way through a guided whitewater tour.
Cool.
Many of our attractions utilize a priority queue system where your upgraded wristband can gain you instant access to the front of the line. Available at all information kiosks in and around the resort. We hope you have the best day ever, and thank you for visiting Coronado Springs and the Oasis Adventure Park.
Wow. Wow. The timing. Oh my god, that is legendary. Okay, jump cut. For those wondering what I meant by jump cut, Planet Coaster does not actually let you off at your destination. It lets you off where you started. So I got to do a little bit of magic, and I had a really hard time figuring out where we were. Oh, this probably goes right back onto the queue the other way. But I'm still curious to see what he has in store here. Or wait, the tram. Was that the tram? I don't think that's a tram, is it?
9 a.m. to
Yeah, it
11
is.
p.m. with all surrounding shops and restaurants.
So I'm assuming on the other side of this is like the actual park entrance, but like we came in through like a resort. right? Because I did get some shots and some B-roll of the original
Welcome
park
to the
entrance.
Coronado Springs Tram. Once the
So
gates
frame
open,
rates are going to tank time to time. How many guests do we have in the park? 1,200. Is there a limit? You set it to 1,200. We're going to change it back down to 900. I don't know if that's going to help at all. It's going to start kicking some people out. We dropped to 10 FPS there. But we're back up to 17. You can see in the top left corner if you have sharp eyes. Oh no, you can't because we're not on Shadow Play anymore. All right, something to get used to here. Yeah. Okay, this is so cool. But yeah, this is a mega park in the sense that he just kept going, and we might have exceeded the limits of the game just a tad bit. But certain areas of the park will run better than others.
Nothing to see here, folks. Someone just had too much cosmic cow. Move along, move along.
What? No freaking way.
Nothing to see here, folks. Someone just had too much cosmic cow. Move along, move along.
Oh man. Okay, I had that idea for something that's behind the scenes, and he did it. He did this. I had this idea of having like Easter eggs of the different staff members talking throughout a park, and how cool would that be? And and he didn't even know that. He didn't know that I had that idea. Wow. That's, you just made my dreams come true with a little bit of cosmic puke. That's incredible. Now, my question is, how did you
Nothing to see here,
lock
folks.
him there?
Someone just had too
Oh, he's
much
probably just on a
cosmic cow.
singular pad.
Move along, move along.
Are these guys getting off the tram? Sorry, I'm so curious to see like the realism, like the park entrance and stuff. So I'm going off the beaten path for sure. We're not really at the park. He gave me instructions on Discord saying like start at the tram, ride the tram, but then everything after that he just says make sure you get all the rides. So I guess I'm able to do whatever the heck I want here. And you know, let's switch the time of day up here. I like the 10 a.m. sharp. Get that beautiful sunlight coming in. Planet Coaster has pretty good lighting. So yeah, this is like the actual park entrance. This traffic here. All these cool bridges for the trains. All this neat facilities. Coronado Towers. 5-star service at a 3-star price. Back your room today, or book your room today at any information kiosk. See, the details down to the all this on the outside is incredible. This is exactly why I wanted to come out here, because I had a feeling that there'd be more than just meets the eye to look at here. Now when I'm seeing little guys like this, I'm wanting to go up to them all. Like, what's your story? Do you have any lore for us? So if you would have put some speakers in there, that would have been actually quite surprising, because I feel like I'm not really supposed to be back here. But then there's a Just Ribbon, so maybe I just not sure anymore. Laveridge Mining Co. Okay, the wildest train in the Mississippi. Paper airplanes. This is the actual park entrance. Let's go. Wow. This is crazy, you guys. Let's get on with the actual park entrance. Open. And the map resort. Cool. Looking real nice.
And seat your little adventurers in the center of the gondola. Hang on to those hats and glasses. We're just about to fly away. Hey there, guys and gals. I'm Hang on to those hats and glasses. We're just about to fly away. Hey there, guys and gals. Climb aboard your hot air balloon for a real humdinger of a time. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times, and seat your little adventurer.
Leo in the balcony, throwing down little notes to me in the shape of paper airplanes. I might know this song, guys. I'm a fan. I'm a super fan.
Fly away.
Paper airplanes.
All times, and seat your little adventurers in the center.
I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm not talking as much as I normally do because I don't really have to. Wow, chicky. Yeah, I don't really have to, and if I do, it's like shh.
Okay, everybody. Slight change of plans.
He said this is the best ride and save it for last.
Hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times.
Well, the queue time is accurate. You guys are gonna have to wait 45 minutes because we're not gonna go on to that until the end of the episode. And my suspicion is this is probably gonna be a long one here today. That's what she said. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Oh. And this is one thing I always rant and rave about, or try to give credit where credit is due. Rats! Is ambience, right? Getting that ambience. Now, there might be too much, because we got that clashing with this, and now we have, like, Asian music, and then this French music, or Italian music, or something. But it's a lot going on, and it's hard to blend that. I think what would be a nice tool for like a future Planet Coaster 2 or something, if you could set radiuses to your speakers, you know, like when you leave the radius, it stops playing. You could only hear it beyond a certain point. But we don't have that type of control, as far as I know. You have to kind of just wing it.
I'm gonna try to put it out in the creek over there.
Wow. You can hear it going by. Yeehaw! This is crazy. I'm definitely doing circles here. Wait, no, we're not. Where am I? I want to get to the coaster. We got to go on one of these narrated rides. Lava Ridge. This one had some advertising on our tram ride in. Lava Ridge Mine Train. Hang on to your fantastic hats and glasses. Oh. Lava Ridge Mine Train. So fantastic. This is cute. No dynamite. Probably go at nighttime, right?
I'm Jess from Justamomento. This is an educational and slow-paced railroad tour through the caves and caverns of our
Hey, stop talking. I don't know if I'm like supposed to be following speakers or something.
No dynamite today, Zeke.
I guess so. Weird.
Of yesterday.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Blowing up and adding to our violence rating. No photography.
It's like every speaker has a different audio clip playing, so we hear something new the further. That's brilliant.
You get to pick out whatever you want.
Look forward, car 5. That's exactly how I like to ride these. Wait, do I have to close it down or anything? I guess not. Voice actor is Eischens. Cut to it when it's ready. Oh, we can quickly give you guys a look at the ride stats, just for
Please be seated and pull down the lap bar. Keep your hands, arms, legs,
1,400
and
meters.
The trains at all times, and no
Boots.
photography.
Keep your hands, arms, legs, and boots inside the trains at all times.
And no photography.
Look forward, seat 5.
Please be seated and pull down the lap bar. Keep your hands, arms, legs, and boots inside the trains at all times, and no photography.
Like, it looks like he set the time of day for us. Very cool.
Away we go. Wave high to Zeke. Oh no, which one of you gave him a thumbs up? He just set off the dynamite. What in tarnations? This is darker than my thoughts after a bottle of whiskey. Hang on, folks. Those stalagmites make me a little uncomfortable. Wait, are those stalagmites or stalactites? That doesn't matter. Well, I don't know about you folks, but I'm regretting all the delicious food I ate at Just-Ribbon right before this train ride. Whoa.
He's making fun of me because
I'm still gonna give you the tour as we careen down the mountainside. Hang on, y'all. Here we go.
Stalagmites.
And on the left we have some rocks, and on the right we have some more rocks. And look over there, there's something coming up. And would you look at that majestic waterfall that we just passed by lightning speed? And on the left you see the fascinating trees of the. No, on the right end, well, there's some bushes, and we're going back inside. This is just going too fast. Y'all are just gonna have to keep up on your own. Don't pet snakes. Well, folks, you've seen the front side of water. Some of you have seen the back side of water. But ain't none of you seen the rear end of water. If you think these jokes are bad, wait till you see y'all's picture at the end of the ride. Now, folks, rest assured, if we get back to the station in one piece, I will absolutely have words with Zeke on this. So keep that in mind, and please give me a favorable review at the end of this ride on your comment card. In the meantime, enjoy Corkscrew Canyon.
wow. I can hear it pretty good, so I'm assuming you guys can.
Camping. Intense.
I was worrying that the train would be too loud.
Now over this bridge, the clearances get a little low. Y'all better duck. Whoa, looks like the engine's on fire. I'm gonna try and put it out in the creek over there. Oh, that did the trick. We made it. Did I ever tell you about the time they refused to serve me drinks?
Okay, it desynced a little bit there.
It was because I was a
Just at the very end. I was like, what does he mean? And then we saw the water. It was a second behind at the end, but that's still very, 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 very impressive. It all seemed lined up right into the end. Like I said in the intro, we've never ever seen a fully narrated train ride. That is super okay, absolutely. It's gonna be darker than my thoughts of drinking whiskey. Oh, we put the fun in funeral. What is happening? My God. Again, smiling ear to ear. I hope you guys are having just as much fun as I am. And if you are, throw some of your thoughts and feedback and comments down to Jeffry-Wynne Prince and his wonderful actors. What did you think of the awesome voice acting from Aaron? Leave a comment down below. What did you think? Give him a shout out. I'm sure they'd love to respond to your comments, read your comments. Hardly knew.
We can't have a repeat of yesterday.
Oh, he says, thinks these jokes are bad. Wait till you see your faces. We got screenshots. That's great. This is really well done. Like I said, this is like a 4D park experience, like nothing you've ever seen. Or nothing you've ever heard, I guess. Venetian carousel. Looking nice. Wow. Wow, 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 wee. Whew. Okay.
Now over this bridge, the clearances get a little low. Y'all better duck.
Wait, why can't I move? Oh, we got an invisible screen in our way. Oh, wow, that was quite the experience. I was just checking the recording, making sure OBS isn't ruining everything, and it seems to be in order. I hope so. I'll definitely start noticing things in post-production, but I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Okay. What other amazing surprises does this park have in store for us here today? I do miss the interior shadows that Reshade used to provide for us. That is definitely noticeable and making me a little bit on the sad side. But still looking beautiful here. Oh, look at that. It's the hat. Hat's fantastic. I'm definitely going to have a word or two with him when I get over there. The whirly rig. The one and only. I want to make sure I come around this way. Throwing down little notes to me.
Who's giving the tour?
Oh. Oh. We can't go this way. I had a feeling there might be a ride over here. The Treetop Flyer to Boardwalk.
Yours now.
Oh, it's like a chairlift. Oh, you know what? He did a chairlift in his last park, Lakeside Fantasy Fair, and it was for our mini park contest 2. He did one, and my feedback was that like everything was so well narrated except for the chairlift, which made it like an awkward contrast. So this is the exit. I don't even know. Are we going down the queue yet? How did that? I don't know what's happening here. So I'm actually really curious if he like is coming back to try that out. And we had a little discussion afterwards that it was really hard, or if not impossible, to do because the chairlifts, yeah, there's so many of them. It'd be like adding audio to go-karts. They're sporadic and randomly spaced out that it doesn't really work very well. You'd have to put speakers in the sky. So this took us to a pirate ship. Well, that's okay.
Your attention,
What did I miss? It wouldn't be a park spotlight if Johnny didn't miss an entrance or went up an exit. We haven't gone up an exit yet. Damn it! Oh wait, it's an entrance and an exit. Wait, this is a...
passengers.
Wait
your attention,
a second.
Please. The Oasis Railway with a grand
Okay,
circle tour
we're going back
of
tonight.
Oasis Adventure Park is now boarding.
Okay, I gotta pause it because I can't talk over all of this. When he said when he said that there had never before been audio done to a train ride, I expected and thought that he meant this type of train ride, and then we just previously went on a train ride which was fully narrated, so I confused the two. So this is actually what I was kind of hoping for and expecting, because this is where it would be insanely difficult, a transport ride fully narrated. We've never seen a train ride do that yet, ever, in 500 plus episodes. My biggest concern for this is it's going to be too loud. Restart the ride so the audio works. Board only at Wharf Pier Station. It's called Africa, Lava Ridge, and Pacific Pier. Which one's Wharf Pier? Oh, I guess that would be Pacific Pier. I have no idea where we are now, but we'll figure it out after. Let's see if this is working.
Welcome aboard the Oasis Railway, your gateway to the Coronado Resort. Not long ago, this is...
It's a little bit on the loud side for me. That was my biggest concern. I think we've always had issues with this in the past, because if you adjust the sound effects, it might adjust the sound effects of the speakers. Let's try this.
region was desert wasteland with...
Yeah, see, it's the exact same. You would think that would be a sound effect, because it would be, what else would it be? Yeah, and see, the volume for the ride is at 100%. So I think this is the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna restart the ride. Enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna mute the mic for this one.
Welcome aboard the Oasis Railway, your gateway to the Coronado Resort. Not long ago, this entire region was desert wasteland with barely any life outside of cacti and tumbleweeds. A random and vast rainstorm literally opened the floodgates to flora and foliage, and now we all get to enjoy a new area brimming with life and excitement. The beautiful Coronado Lake has become a favorite year-round tourist destination which features 2 hotels, a dining and shopping district, and the most beautiful views you will ever see. Situated at the heart of the resort is the now world-famous Oasis Adventure theme park. We'll be arriving at the next station soon. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Once you exit for your next adventure, make sure you have all your possessions and enjoy your day. Thanks for traveling on the Oasis Railway. Passengers,
Okay.
your attention, please.
That actually, as we got going, it turned out a lot better than I expected.
Oasis Adventure Park is now boarding.
I gotta speed it up. Oops. Oh, ooh. Hopefully I didn't screw something up. It's almost like the volume dimmed.
Welcome aboard the Oasis Railway.
Yeah, it works out quite nicely.
We are now leaving Lava Ridge, New Mexico. To the far side of the resort, you can see the newest addition to our family of hotels, Coronado Towers. Book your stay at any information kiosk in and around the park. Just over this bridge is the entrance plaza to the Oasis Adventure Park. You can see the maze of highways and byways that lead guests from all over the country to this wonderful vacation destination. Our next stop will be the Africa Station, located in the Market Plaza section of the park. This stop will give you easy access to the swinging pirate ship, Treetop Flyer, as well as the park's premier attraction, the water safari through the living desert, currently cursed by Tiki Chiki. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and thank you for riding the Oasis Railway.
Wow, I am absolutely blown away by this. Okay, this is the station I was trying to get in on. So I'll jump back to here when we reach the final destination. And I guess because it's in test mode, we don't have to wait too long, so I'm not going to try and speed it up or anything so far. But what I wanted to say is this is how you do a train ride. Now I feel like if you do a train ride, it's got to have like the most amazing visuals, or you got to contact Jeffry-Wynne and figure out how he did this, because this is so
We
cool.
are now leaving the Market Plaza area of the park and headed towards our historic boardwalk. Just ahead, you can see some breathtaking waterfalls and spectacular natural rock formations. Once we arrive at the station, make sure you visit the recently refurbished Shark Attack wooden coaster, as well as the all-new Shipwreck Rapids, presented by Justamomento. Thank you for joining us on the Oasis Railway.
Yeah, this is just absolutely sensational. Is this the pier? This must be the pier, right? This is where we started. I want to say it is. Shark Attack would be on a pier. Yeah, it looks like the audio stopped looping. Cool. We'll close that back down so we don't have like crazy audio in the background coming by us while we're exploring the rest of the park. There's the Shark Attack. Perfect. So we got the whole train ride. So that's the train ride audio experience that's never been done before, that I mistakenly said that was the last train we went on. But this is actually what I expected it to be. So I'm actually really, really impressed that that's actually what it ended up being. And pleasantly surprised at how well that worked. I thought the chug 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 was gonna be too loud, but it didn't end up being that way. And unfortunately, there's no real way to turn the sound effects for that down. The Chairplane's right on the lakeside. This might be a nice little view for us. There we go. Oh yeah, I was originally trying to get on the chairlift. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, so no wonder I missed it, guys.
Welcome to Shark Attack.
This is the
I'm
queue.
told this is a wonderful attraction, but I'm terrified of roller coasters, fast movements, loud rock and roll music.
Yeah, this is the queue. I still am in disbelief that I'm in the queue.
Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the gondola at all times, and do not pull down on the lap bar. It will close automatically. Thank you.
Intersect, look forward. Use your mouse
Welcome
to look
to
around and
Treetop
enjoy the
Flyer.
ride.
Your
Voice
gateway to
actor
and
is
from
Troy
our Market
Kleve.
Plaza
Shout out
and
to Troy Kleve,
world-famous
guys.
boardwalk.
Okay, I think this is good.
Welcome to the world-famous boardwalk.
Maybe?
To the northeast is Coronado Springs. To the northeast is Coronado Springs.
Okay, now I know why he didn't do this the first time. This seems like a headache.
Famous boardwalk.
You have to do...
Welcome to the world-famous. That is one scary shark. That is one scary shark.
You have to have looping speakers with their own...
Scary shark.
Because each one of these chairs needs to hear it when they get
Make
to
sure
it.
you take a spin and a dip on the wet and wild sea surface.
There it is.
Make sure you take a spin and a dip on Coronado Lake.
Yeah, this is definitely a headache
Beautiful
to...
waters of Coronado Lake.
Beautiful waters of Coronado Lake.
The beautiful waters of Coronado Lake. Look at
Yeah, see, it needs to play for each one of these chairs.
Shark attack. Look at the high-speed thrills of the recently
Is this ever gonna end?
Wow, that was perfect timing.
home to Captain Lockjaw. The Grand Galleon, home to Captain Lockjaw.
That's his ship right there.
The Grand Galleon, home to Captain Lockjaw.
Cool.
This is the east entrance to Rainbow Caverns.
Rainbow Caverns.
This is the east entrance to Rainbow Caverns. Welcome to Hidden Falls.
Hidden Falls.
Welcome entrance to Rainbow Caverns. This is the west entrance to Rainbow Observation Tower. To the east is our Fantastic Hatter Observation Tower. To the east is our Fantastic
I think I'm
Hatter
riding them
Observation
backwards
Tower.
because I can't look east.
To the
East is behind us.
To the north is Majestic Falls. To the north is Majestic Falls.
It didn't say anything about where we need to start, did it?
This all used to be desert wasteland.
I mean, we still get
This
the
all used to
idea.
be desert wasteland.
I mean, it kind of has to work both ways, right?
This all used to be desert wasteland. Watch out for those treetops.
Well, I guess
Watch out for those treetops.
I could have looked east if I did this.
Watch out for those treetops.
Don't clip the trees.
Just below us is the water safari through the living desert. Just below us is the water safari through the living
Market Plaza. And this is our exit destination. That's really cool.
famous boardwalk.
Yeah. I now completely understand when he first
Thank you.
attempted chairlifts and there was no audio at all, and I thought it was kind of like strange how awkwardly silent it was going on the chairlifts compared to all the other previous rides in his last park spotlight. And now it's all clear to me because
Rock and roll music.
he had to design like 20 different custom speakers on individual loops so that they trigger every time a chair passes by them. That's really crazy. So you have to figure out the timing, like every 5 seconds a chair passes by. And I should probably close that ride, by the way. Yeah, that's really impressive. And it actually worked out very, very well. You know, we heard some looping, obviously. We heard some repetition. Things repeated themselves, but there's really no other way you could do it. And that is the way you would do it. I can't see any way of improving that, so I have absolutely no critiques for that at all. And I'm actually just pleasantly surprised and quite impressed. So we have another coaster here, and I keep getting lost inside of this building. This building's like multi-layered. So I found the entrance. Boardwalk. We go straight ahead and here. Wait. And here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Shark
Safety
Attack.
signs.
I'm told this is a
Seat
wonderful
one.
attraction,
or seat view, car 1 or 10.
Loud rock and roll music.
Bite Me by TheBitterElegance. I don't think I've heard that song from them. And the voice actor is Bractune.
And don't blame me when you're filled with regret.
Shout out to Bractune. Let's go.
Hey everybody.
Wait.
Welcome to Shark Attack.
I want to go down the
I'm
queue.
told this is a wonderful attraction, but I'm
Hands, arms, legs, feet, and fantastic hats inside at all times.
We'll have to check that out next. Oh my god, I'm so excited about the Fantastic Hatter.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Shark Attack. I'm told this is a wonderful attraction. I'm terrified of roller coasters, fast movements, loud rock and roll music, animatronic sharks, and wooden death traps that our park calls entertainment. Please remain seated and don't blame me when you're filled with regret.
Bractune.
Hey everybody. Welcome
Bite
to
Me.
Shark Attack.
I'm excited because it's a new BitterElegance song that I haven't heard yet.
But I'm terrified
Apparently
of
they
roller
have
coasters, fast
published
movements,
65
loud rock
songs
and roll
now.
music,
I've probably heard about a third of them.
animatronic sharks, and wooden death
So we're
traps
going
that our park calls
seat
entertainment.
view
Here
and
we go.
seat 10.
I don't know about this.
Wait, car 10.
I usually work at Looney Balloons, but the normal
Let's
announcer
go.
called in sick today.
I know what I love and I know what I hate. So if you
Yikes.
let me, don't
This is
play
high.
safe. The real deal will show some
We got the music and the voice acting. This is incredible.
Animatronic sharks.
I'm surrounded by wannabes and I just wanna be.
More sharks?
Sliding with someone.
These hills are making me sick. Another shark? Were these on sale? Is this thing ever gonna slow down? This rock and roll music is too darn loud. Is this ever gonna end? More sharks? That was terrifying.
That song is perfect.
Please remain seated until the
Take
ride
a
comes
bite
to
out of me.
complete stop.
There's a time limit on
Death traps that our park calls entertainment.
We have to ride
Please
this again
remain
at
seated,
daytime.
And don't blame me when you're filled with regret.
Let's just do, he said seat 1 or seat, oh wait.
Hey everybody.
No! I don't know how to
I'm told
turn
this is a
day-night
wonderful
sequencers
attraction,
off.
But I'm terrified of roller
Because
coasters.
I'm terrible at my
Here we
job.
go. I don't know about this.
take a
I usually work at Looney Balloons, but the normal announcer
Take a
called
bite
in
out
sick
of me.
today.
I know what I love and I know what I hate. So if you
Yikes.
let me, don't
This is
play
high.
safe. The real deal will show some teeth.
Animatronic sharks.
I'm surrounded by wannabes and I just wanna be.
More sharks?
Sliding and sliding with someone.
These hills are making me sick. Another shark? Were these on sale? Is this thing ever gonna slow down? This rock and roll music is too darn loud. Is this ever gonna end? More sharks? That was terrifying. Please remain seated until the ride comes to complete stop.
There's a time limit on
Amazing. I'm digging the
I'm
song.
terrified of roller coasters, fast movements, loud rock and roll music, animatronic sharks.
I told BitterElegance to give me a Spotify playlist of all 65 songs. If I'm gonna get him to get me that for the release of this Park Spotlight, and that way you guys can follow them on Spotify. Because for me, I don't know about you guys, but I love rock and roll, and yeah, it's my kind of jam. It's my kind of jam. I like their music a lot. So it's definitely feel good rock and roll. Yeah.
Hey everybody.
And there's a lot of variety throughout the music too. We got to go to the Fantastic Hatter. Let's just cut through here and see what this is all about. Dropping every 10 minutes. The Fantastic Hatter Observation Tower.
Hello, everybody. I am the
No way.
Fantastic Hatter.
It's probably.
Your host with the most.
Oh, I want to do
Once
day.
again serving you-
Restart ride so you don't join in progress. Seat 35, and the actor is Eischens, which we saw previously on the train ride, I want to say.
What's with all the screaming?
Okay. Whoa. Absolutely does not drop. Oh, it's not an observation tower. It's a drop tower. It's a trick. It's a trap. Shoot, was it 35?
Up! Just like one of my fantastic hats!
Probably got it, bro.
And if you look to your left, your right, your left. Oh, wait, that's the wrong ride. Oh,
What?
look, I can see my house from up here.
Where's this house? Where's
Wait,
this house?
That's not the asylum. Whatever you do, don't look down.
The left-right thing.
I don't think your graphics card can handle it. As we get closer to the top, watch out for the bird. You guys saw the bird, didn't you? Congratulations! We made it! At the very top! We're a hat for the park! Get your pictures now before we gently float to the bottom.
We might be off
What
sync
does
a little.
this button do? Whoa!
No! Best drop tower ever made.
What's with all the screaming? I've never let one of my fantastic hats hit the ground.
Oh, it's so good. The voice actor's amazing. So just a little bit of a backstory, guys.
I've never let one of my fantastic hats hit the ground.
I'll try to get a clip of it. I'll clip it in right here.
You can see some wonderful scenery on your left, your right, your left, your right, your left, your right. And if you look to your left, your
your left, your right.
Oh wait, that's the wrong ride.
Wrong ride.
Oh look.
So yeah, again, Fantastic Hatter makes a return from Lakeside Fantasy Fair. So now he's integrated the Fantastic Hatter, which is an homage to the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, but now Plankofied. It was a roller coaster, a spinning coaster last time in Lakeside Fantasy Fair, which was just absolutely incredible. And to actually fully voice narrate a drop tower, I think that's another one I haven't seen done, at least not done to that level of expertise. What's this button do? Whoa! The sound effect, it's so freaking good. Oh, yes. Okay, we're gonna close that down because it's very loud.
One of my fantastic hats hit the ground.
Oh, fantastic voice acting as well. Okay. Wow, do you have a boat ride? See, this is like when you see transport rides in parks, they're often, you know, they're not the most exciting, just to be plain. Just to be frank with you guys. They can be visually beautiful. And I know a lot of people who have an appreciation for the art and the scenery and the beauty of Planet Coaster and how much detail that goes into the actual rides themselves would still appreciate it. But the people that are signing up for entertainment, you came to the right place today. Because these transport rides are fully narrated. And as I mentioned, I think it just takes Planet Coaster to a whole new level. And I really hope, and I said this the last 2 times we featured Jeffry-Wynne Prince, that I hope more people take inspiration from this and learn from this and try to replicate this and, you know, and try it out for themselves. And I'm sure the guy would like to help out, but I'm sure he would get a lot of requests all at once. I'm sure you guys can figure it out for yourselves as well and just trial and error, because Jeffrey is a band. He's part of a band. He's an audio engineer, but he's not a video game expert, right? So while audio is his forte, the game handles audio differently. It's not.
And be prepared, mateys. Ye will get wet.
My point is, you guys are smart gamers. You can figure it out. Shipwreck Rapids. Wait, is this the one I'm supposed to save for last? No, that was the one back there, wasn't it? Oh, this is the boat ride. Wait, are we at a boat? What is happening?
Hello, mate.
Oh, Street Fox This sailed all the way from Lakeside Fantasy Fair, guys. It made it. That's really cool. I love how he revisits and puts Easter eggs into his creations. Well, how do we get to the boat ride? I gotta tell you, this park is a bit of a maze. It makes me very confused. Lagoon View. I don't know if that's not meant as a critique. It's just a comment. I'm getting lost, and that's generally a good thing. It's a more of a positive than it is a con. I want to see the volcano vista. Oh. Okay.
Oh, Beatles. I wonder which one's Paul.
That's Merlot again, and she also voice acted Princess Amelie. Absolutely fantastic singer and voice actor. So one of my things that I went crazy about with the first time we ever saw his park is how similar, I don't know if you guys remember, Chant, shout out to Chant, they sound very much similar in terms of cadence and even their voices. And I was saying long ago that we had to, because of the ride that I heard of her, that they needed to have like a little ride that they do together, which might happen in the future. No promises. So, yeah. Anyways, the point I wanted to make is she's doing another boat ride. I went down an exit, didn't I? No, I went down a fast pass. Okay. Whew. That's better than an exit. The point I was trying to make is she originally voice acted a boat ride, and now she makes a return with a boat ride, which is Merlot, and I'm actually looking forward to that.
Hello, mateys.
Oh, Jeffry-Wynne Prince does this one, and it's Captain Lockjaw. He's done some really good Captain Lockjaw stuff, and it's a river rapids. It's not the boat ride I was looking for, but here we go. Use your mouse to look around just like if you were in a raft, and we want to do front bumper track view. Okay, it didn't say anything about closing down the ride, so I'm just going to cut to it when it's ready. Here it comes!
You're joining me on the voyage. Welcome aboard, mateys. I am Captain Lockjaw. This is Shipwreck Rapids. Please remember after our voyage to visit Justamomento, where you can purchase all of your treasure. The most popular item is a snow globe. I do not understand how a snow globe is a memento of a vacation in the deserts. But what do I know? I am just a pirate and a scoundrel, not a marketing manager or a brand creator. We be coming up on the Pirate Tavern. Please play it cool. Captain Lockjaw fancies one of the bar maidens.
Oh.
Hello. I have this thing at work this week on Friday, and if you did not have anything going on, I was. Yes, I'm sure you're busy, and it's not a. Okay, I will.
He's quite the ladies'
see you later.
man.
Captain Lockjaw, not smooth with the ladies.
I'd say.
At the top of this hill be the entrance to our pirate village,
This
where
is
all
amazing.
of my friends and shipmates reside.
At least he tried.
So maybe we do Captain Lockjaw solid and we don't bring up the incident with the fine maiden. As we pass through the village, you will notice the water's going to get choppier and choppier. We are close to the rapids indeed, and there be water features and water cannons!
Woo.
If you thought you could sit at one side of the boat to avoid getting wet, you'll be incorrect! They say there's nothing more expensive than regret, but I would argue that wearing dry, clean, only items on this voyage would be a close second. If you look to the starboard side of the raft, you will see the recently refurbished Shark Attack.
There it is.
As we leave the pirate village to head for choppier waters, I recommend you hold on tight. We are about to head straight down.
Nice.
We are soaked to the bone like real sailors. If you look off in the distance, you will see the fantastic Hatter attraction.
Nice.
Every Friday, he and I catch up over tea. In this area,
Nice.
you will see wonderful shops and restaurants. But this does come with a warning. In all of my years of sailing these whitewater rapids, I have never seen a single employee wash their hands. And to make matters worse, they crawl over the counter in their shoes, both at the beginning and the end of their shifts. You be taking your intestinal health into your own hands. That's all I be saying.
They actually do that in the game, by the way. That's why it's so funny. Such a good observation.
Where we keep our secret treasure.
I love the lore building.
To take some treasure for yourself. Remember, you must keep your hands inside the raft at all times.
That's true.
And just in case ye didn't get wet enough, here's some last water features for ya.
Oh, God.
I very much appreciate you joining me on the voyage. We know that you have a choice when it comes to whitewater raft adventures. Thank you for sailing with Captain Lockjaw and Shipwreck Rapids.
Nice.
Please remain seated.
That was wonderful. Wow. Really well done with the guests on there and everything. That is so cool. Not only was it a narrated experience, it was also kind of lore building, telling, like, we got to learn a little bit more about Captain Lockjaw. He's not very much a ladies' man, and how he's friends with the Mad Hatter over there, the Fantastic Hatter. And he's also doing a good job at, like, being a tour guide, pointing out things and making jokes too. Humorous. It has all the different elements that make it very, very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And yeah, that's definitely how you make a water ride memorable. Wow, that's absolutely incredible. Wow, this has been a doozy of an episode, guys, and we haven't even cracked the surface, or maybe we have. I don't really know. I'm kind of doing I want to find this boat ride, so I'm gonna cut to it when I find the queue. And we still have, like, the main attraction that I said wait 45 minutes for. It's probably been longer than that now. So let's get to it. Throw it down, little notes to me in the shape of paper airplanes. Ladies and gentlemen, the boat ride that was told to be saved for last is the water safari. And I also checked the ride list. We have seen every single ride and attraction in this mega park, and I really love how this is all constructed. I guess this is a bit of final thoughts in some way before we get on the final attraction. I'm actually quite surprised that I thought the water safari was going to be like a water cascade coaster, or I really didn't know what to expect. I was just told to go on it last, and we kept on seeing little glimpses of it, and I was like, hey, there's a boat ride. Meanwhile, I had no idea that was the water safari. What's quite surprising to me is that this is kind of saving the best for last, when oftentimes I almost ignore the boat rides entirely, almost, depending on how intricate they are. I kind of feel like the bar's set high now. My expectations are set high, so hopefully it does not disappoint. But the last time I went on a boat ride from Mr. Jeffry-Wynne, it was phenomenal. So, yeah, just take a look at this layout, you know, end to end, but we're coming in over here. That's where the park all started. We did a 2-mile ride underground through all this. We have roads and backways. I mean, this is just absolutely phenomenal. And I love the level of realism. The hotel, which was mentioned in numerous amounts of the rides. It's just next level stuff. And oddly enough, while the frames were dipping, I didn't really feel like the game was slogging. You know, there's levels of frame hits in Planet Coaster where it's like, okay, this is 10 FPS, but it's not. it's like a PowerPoint presentation. This has been quite enjoyable, and I think if you would have done any more than this, it would have just killed my computer, and it wouldn't have been an enjoyable experience. Plus, the more you do, the more your frame rates drop, the more out of sync audio gets, and that just wouldn't do you any favors considering it's an audio engineered park. So yeah, I think you did the right amount. I think the one thing where I was like, damn, I wanted to see a little bit more of was just another coaster. You know, we had our mine train coaster, we had our wooden coaster, both fantastic coasters. Maybe it would have been nice to see some sort of like traditional corkscrew, or I don't know, a little bit like a coaster on the other end somewhere in the back here, just to kind of tie it all together. This is Planet Coaster after all. but, you know, quality over quantity. I don't think you have to voice ride. I think Jeffrey's probably got this stigma now in his head where he's got to voice act every ride. And I was calling them voice rides now. They're voice rides. He has to make voice rides for everything he does, when that is definitely not true. What we saw was quite pleasant. I think in the future, you can definitely just do every other ride, or, you know, do a little bit of backstory or lore in the pre-show to a coaster, and that should suffice. And that way you can have fun designing a couple of good coasters here and there, spread them out a little bit. That way it's just not audio overload, and it also give you an opportunity to space them out so we're not clashing with the audio too much, right? If you just have a regular coaster with no audio in between, you could space that out and transition the sound quite nicely. That's just my thoughts, but has been an amazing experience so far. So I just had to find something to comment on there, if anything at all. But hats off to Jeffry-Wynne Prince on this masterpiece. So the final attraction is the Water Safari.
Proudly presented by Tiki Chiki.
Tiki Chiki is no longer part of this attraction.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So who's giving the tour?
We were hoping you could.
Okay, everybody. Slight change of plans for our water tour. But just keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And I'm sure we'll all be fine as we work this all out.
Merlot.
Does anybody have a script?
So we actually haven't heard her voice act anything in this. So I can see why he's saying it's the best for last. But we've heard her sing plenty of the songs throughout the park. So this definitely is most likely the best for last, because she has delivered on the voice acting in all the previous parks. So I'm pretty stoked about this one. We are in the front bumper view. Wait, did you want track? I guess that is track. Here we go.
Welcome to the Polynesian Waterway at Coronado Lake. I am your tour guide for this water safari through the living desert.
Yay!
We will encounter many wondrous creatures and beautiful scenery on this relaxing boat ride. Please don't feed or pet the snakes, no matter how charming you think they are. Open sesame! Hey, that worked.
Uh-oh.
To our valued guests, we
little
do
off
ask
sync.
that you please do not touch the scorching hot lava. Thank you.
Thank you.
Usually Tiki Chiki would be pointing out all of the fantastic sights along our trek. But there's been a dispute since the new Mexcellente restaurant opened up. And apparently, he's flaming mad. Oh, beetles. I wonder which one's Paul.
What?
Through this passageway are the
Paul?
ruins from the famous Magellan Temple, named after known archaeologist Dr. Temple.
Dr. Temple.
We invited all of the world's top archaeologists to assist in this latest dig, but they all declined. So please wave hi to Justin and Connor, who used to work over at Pipshot. What they lack in scientific experience, they don't make up for with enthusiasm. The job doesn't pay great, but we provided them with hose. This once thriving marketplace and bazaar has been all but abandoned since the recent Tiki Chiki curse. Over to our left are more delicious restaurants that Tiki Chiki does not want you to know about. Above us is a historic building that was made by using only non-DLC construction pieces.
I feel like I was in another
true
park.
artifact from a simpler time. Here is the Hungry Hippo Pond.
Hungry.
That hippo to the right will only eat organic kale. We all know one of those, am I right? These hippos look soft and lovable, but they are vicious predators that can leap 15 feet. Luckily, we're only 5 feet away, so they'll jump right over us. Ahead and just above us is the majestic Oasis Railway. If you survive this safari, which is doubtful, you should take a ride. Our trains are not cursed like these boats. Look at the beautiful lightning bugs. I love this time of year when they come out. Remember, they're only venomous if they glow a yellow-green color. Right past this canopy of poisonous willow trees is the old docking port that used to be the hub for shipping supplies to all of the surrounding villages. As of late, this entire area has been infested by alligators and crocodiles. While they look very similar, you can absolutely tell them apart. For years, it was speculated that they had differing jaw lines and vastly opposing ear structures. But You can easily distinguish them, as the alligators tend to see you later, while the crocodiles are always back in a while. Oh, great. Undead skeletons. I am not optimistic about the rest of our journey. Tiki has summoned the rain gods. I hope you all brought jackets. This could get really rough. I think we better follow that other boat out of here. Yikes! We need to take evasive action. Oh no, is he trying to hit us with lightning?
Oh, wow.
Everybody get down. I'm going to steer us to shelter in those nearby caves where nothing could possibly go wrong.
Wow, this is amazing.
Whew, that was close. We should be safe here inside these haunted caverns. Ever since the new Mexalente restaurant went in right behind the Tiki Chiki, he has been very grumpy. Explaining to him that not every guest wants delicious fire-grilled chicken has not been a fun conversation. Although, technically, he only says 2 words, so I can't be sure what he's actually talking about. Wait, something isn't right. Did Tiki set traps for us?
Rip.
Ugh, tiny scorpions.
Yeah, we're slightly behind,
Ah, spinning blades.
unfortunately.
Trap doors. Giant scorpions. A firefall. DLC adventure pack pieces. At least he didn't summon the Kraken to get us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, he totally summoned the Kraken to get us.
Where?
Oh, cheeky. Okay, Tiki Chiki, you win. You all really should try his delicious chicken. And I'm absolutely not just saying that so he'll stop trying to destroy this really expensive attraction. Now that I think about it, I could really go for the coconut chicken, followed by a giant gulpy soda.
Nice, me too.
Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. And make sure you visit the nearest Tiki Chiki. Please! And I'm sure we'll all be fine.
Wow. Yeah, we were just a second behind, but that's okay. Again, like, closing it down and opening it back up doesn't always fix it. It's because our frame rate through that ride was the heaviest of all of them. We were running low at like 12 FPS at one point, so I think it's just slowly desyncing as we get a little bit further each time. I guess I could have fixed it in post, but it wouldn't line up with what I was commenting on now, so I don't know. It's still really good. Still very, very good. And I think at times things did line up. You know, when she says lightning and boom, the lightning hit. Yeah, that's just phenomenal, though. That's definitely hands down the best boat ride. I could definitely see why you say save best for last. Again, with the lore, the backstories, like Tiki Chiki versus Mexalente, and the fact that he's not showing up to the job because of it all, and he's angry. And now Merlot's got to do the ride, which I guess is she still Princess Amelie in this? I'm not sure. Either way, it was fantastic. I absolutely love that. I didn't think the high note of the park could be a boat ride, and it certainly was. So many good points. Like I said from the top of the video, guys, this is like a 4D experience. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this experience as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to give the video a like, share it on social media so we can get more eyes on these wonderful creators, this wonderful band, voice actors, musicians. You know, they multifaceted, multi-talented couple with friends and company all helping out. They're getting their friends, their professional voice actors in here just to bring you guys this amazing experience, and I get to do the honor of checking it all out first. So absolutely amazing. Also, don't forget to click the links down in the description below if you are a owner of Planet Coaster to give this park a rating. And now that the park is out there, Jeffrey, please do go add more screenshots to your workshop page, as that'll definitely help get you more star ratings for this park. Wow, let's get this guy up to the front page. Definitely deserves it. And again, you guys, I really hope you take some inspiration from this. This is the third audio engineered masterpiece, just pushing the envelope a step further every single time. And from what we saw the very first time from him to the second to the third, it just keeps getting better and better and better. Just keeps raising the bar, and it's just sensational. So I hope everyone is inspired as they should be from this type of creation where you're taking the park experience, the ambience and the atmosphere, the lore and the backstory just to a whole new level. It's just genius. It really is breathtaking. It's wonderful. And these are the types of park spotlights that would just, you could go on them over and over and over again. And they just never get old. So I'm super glad to see, 5-6 years into Planet Coaster, we're still getting new creators, new-ish creators. Jeffrey's been around for a couple years now, but it's still pretty a fresh game to him, where some people have been around a lot longer. And to see people coming into the game and bringing something new that we've never seen before, I've said it time and time again, and that's why I keep doing these videos, because it's like every time I see a new submission, we discover somebody or something that just pushes the envelope yet again to where we haven't seen it before. And it just goes to show what an amazing game Frontier has made here, where constant innovation is still happening 6 years later. Just astonishing stuff. So shout out to Jeffry-Wynne, Prince, Merlot, and company, the whole BitterElegance band, all the voice actors that helped out on this park. You guys are all wonderful. Did an amazing job. Please be sure to leave a comment down below. What was your favorite ride? Who was your favorite voice actor? What was your favorite song? What was your favorite aspect of the park? So that they can get in the comments and interact with you guys, because I'm sure they're going to be checking in on this video. So now is your opportunity to get to talk. Wow. I'm actually sad to see it end here, you guys, but, this isn't the end of Jeffry-Wynne, Prince and company. He has some other things in the works, and we have some nice surprises for you on the horizon. So it's not over yet. So be sure to stay tuned for more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, if you did, leave a like, drop a comment, share it on social media. Love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Park Spotlight. Bye now.